It's me, your little boy, A.K. Samson. I have something special for us today. Listen, you don't know why we are celebrating. You don't know how many times they celebrated. You don't know the sources behind that their jubilation. Listen, many people believe that God is not going to bless you anymore. That is why they jubilated. But what shocked them is that afterward the jubilation, the blessing become double. Afterward the celebration, the blessing become what double. And that is why many of them out there are sick and tired. Believe me, a lot of people who have been hoping, thinking that God is no longer going to bless you. God is no longer going to do what protect you. God is no longer going to supply all your need according to his riches in glory. Many of them are now shocked. Why? Because they are seeing what God is doing every day in your life. Why? Because they are seeing now the uniqueness and the manifestations of the Father all over you. You know what I'm saying? So it shocked a lot of people right now. Believe me, many people up there are absolutely shocked because they celebrated. The reason why they jubilated, the reason why they celebrated, it was because many of them believe that you will no longer find favor in the sight of God. You will no longer find favor in the sight of Almighty, but all shock them. You know what I'm saying? Everything automatically shock your enemy. Everything that they have been hoping, everything that they have been thinking, all their mindset failed them. Everything they thought that would be your end is now failing them woefully. A lot of people up there are absolutely devastated. When I mean devastated, everything is confused around them. Everything within and out, in and out, everything about them is confusing them. Why? Because what they thought will be your end is not your end. What they thought will do what will end your doing is not what is ending it. Success is what is now the talk of town in your life. Many of them celebrated and jubilated because they never believed that God will still bless you. Despite of that, their jubilation. Listen, the brothers of Joseph celebrated what? Joseph. When they saw Joseph out, they were so happy. They were so full of gladness. Because they said within themselves, now we are best of the same what feather. They look at themselves, they say, we are best of what? The same feather. No one to do competition with, no one to rescue with, not one to fight with. But at the end of the joining, it shocked them when they meet Joseph again. When they said to themselves, all glory be to God, for what you meant for evil is working for my good. You know what I'm saying? So it really frustrates a lot of people up there because what they never expect, what they never thought, what they never think, that is what exactly they are seeing. That is why many people up there who have looked down on you, who have neglected, who have make you feel like you are not going to receive what miracle breakthrough, who did all sorts of things because they believe that as long as they have betrayed you, as long as they are against you, nothing good will ever happen in your life. Nothing like breakthrough, nothing like success we do what we also happen around you. That is all they believe, but everything is shocking them. Even many of them are now frustrated because all they meant for evil is accurately working for your good. Because all they thought will be your end is not what they are seeing as your end. All they thought will be the way you are going to end, that is not exactly the way they are seeing you. So that is why majority of people up there are absolutely devastated. because they celebrated it too early. They jubilated too early, thinking that that is the end of the joining. Not knowing that is the beginning of your glory. Not knowing that that is the beginning of your breakthrough. Not knowing that that is the big. That's why many of them now are wondering, how come everything is working for your good? Remain blessed.